Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Going live, good it is show. Pick up the pace. Two scene ain't enough. Four tie team is us. Man on first, on second, on third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard, they ball gone. The alien beamed it up. Man contract, they want me back. I'ma have to green it up like Fenway Wall. Really feel fine. Worried about y'all, it's just my time. I got my swing right, that's a green light. That's just my sign. This what a ring like. If you missed out, better press rewind. I'm just a highlight reel. To do what I do takes skill.
Pace. I'm about to chase. Money in case. Clean up base. Pick up the pace. I'm about to chase. Money in case. Clean up base.
Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Going live, good it is show. Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go.
From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on The Show is next. Luis Severino will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Out in front of it, strike one.
First pitch, 7:06.
Fouled away. Severino has exactly 50 wins at the big league level in his career. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Grounded weakly toward third. He's got to hurry. And there's one down now. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm definitely interested in seeing Luis Arise today. He's hit over 400 in his last 10 games, and his team, they are really relying on him. He knows he's hot. His teammates know that he's hot, and you can bet the opposing pitcher, he knows he's hot too.
And here he is, right on cue, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. Hits 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in third place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He Pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's Miguel Sano as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment. He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He's set. The 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground out to short. Torres scoops it up. Throw on to Vogt takes care of him, and the inning is over. The run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. Devin Smeltzer will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 4. the 1-0. Hard hit at third. Donaldson's up with it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, we all know him. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes into this one among the leaders in slugging percentage. Top 5 in the American League. I love watching him when he comes to the plate. There's an electricity about this guy. He has power, and there's a swagger about him that you just can't miss.
DJ LeMahieu is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Twins lead it 1-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 home.
Nope, that's inside.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
On the first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Adley Rutschman digging in now. Left side, but well foul. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 10 home runs and 37 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
1 out, nobody on. 1-2 to the Twins catcher.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring Williams Astudillo into bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball 2.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Count full.
High in the air into shallow left center. Torres onto the grass. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Bottom of the inning now. And digging in is the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. They'll try again, 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Comes into his first at bat at 283. 29 homers and 71 runs batted in. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
That's
2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 6. The shortstop, Labor.
And that'll bring up Labor Torres. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power has been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Riddle gathers it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail this one 1-0.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Entering today's action, they've allowed the fewest hits of any team in the league, while also racking up the most strikeouts. As one member of the pitching staff pointed out, we don't give you any breaks. From the beginning of the game to the end, our staff comes at you with nasty stuff, and we back that up with great command as well. Guys, clearly this staff presents opposing lineups with all kinds of challenges.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Jonathan Loizaga is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. At the plate now is JT Riddle. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball, that counts.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is flared right back over the mound. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. That's by him for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man. One out, nobody on. Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a miss. Says, oh my goodness, he loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out.
You know that as a pitcher, you're in the driver's seat right now. He's coming out of his shoes, and you see that lumber going flying. Pretty good chance you throw a breaking ball right here. You're going to get yourself another swing and a miss.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
No, inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Stanton coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. They lead it 1-0. And now in the box, Luke Voigt, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Voigt. Originally from the state of Missouri, he was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down.
Joey Gallo.
Now to the plate, here is Joey Gallo. In his career against this pitcher, he's a perfect 2 for 2. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Fastball called for strike 2. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now a curveball misses inside.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And he fouls this one off. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. New inning set to get underway, and here's Donaldson.
The third baseman, Josh.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Here he comes on 2-0.
88 on a changeup. I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 2-2.
We got 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. The next 3-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Stanton arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Struck out in his first at bat. The 1-0. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. And he lays off there 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-1. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Now into the box is Gio Urshela back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here it comes. A check swing, but did he go around? He did, says Mike Fillmore, and it's strike 1. behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. Donaldson's there. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. So 1-2. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now back. The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on its way. This is swung on and grounded to the shortstop, Riddle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They still trail 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Max Kepler. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's it.
Now the 1-0.
Oh, that's rolled.
Two and one.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
2-2 the count. Full count to Max Kepler. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting, catcher.
Now to bat, Adley Rutschman struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now here's the first offering. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Got looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line hard toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. 1-0 the count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Astudillo stands at second with 2 gone. A little behind on that swing, and now they'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 2-out double left stranded. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He's off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
1 and 2 now.
1 and 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Aaron Judge is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And Here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately. There's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he lays off here. Nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So stepping in is Luke Voigt. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball well outside. So far this year against Southpaws, Voigt is a batting line residing in the 230s.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
And that one yanked just foul. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. On the first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base. The Yanks lead 1. It remains 1-0. Luis Cessa takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 85, Luis.
Now at the plate, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. first pitch on its way.
Ball, that pitch is out.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres brings it in. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, D-Row. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
At the plate, Luis Arias, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. There goes Buxton. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Well, the offense has been in short supply here tonight, so maybe that bag was aimed at finding another way to generate some runs.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Nettie. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Set and the 1-2 pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Bouncer to the left side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Past meetings against Luis Cessa, he's 0 for 5. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third. And it's too late as he's in there.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here's the 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball.
If I'm on the mound, the guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes the breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
The 2-2 one more time. A bouncer up the middle. Torres picks it up. Only play is going to be a first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
Up next for Minnesota, Miguel Sano. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. He's set. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes,
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Count even at 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 do up in the bottom of inning number 6. Minnesota leads this one 2-0. Here's Joey Gallo now to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strike out there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
So now to the plate, Gio Urshela, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Riddle has it. 1 there. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. The Yanks held in check. They trail it here 2-0. Aaron O'Day is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56, Aaron O'Day.
Stepping in, Nelson Cruz. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Nelson Cruz.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. To the plate now, Adley Rutschman, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Comes set and the 0-1. Cruz, the runner at second with one away. And he misses there, 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Williams Astudillo, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Here comes the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
And now the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch of the AB now. DJ LeMahieu comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Bases are empty, one man out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are two away.
Up next to the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Next, it'll be Aaron Judge. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and one strike. Bases are empty here with two men out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. Two strikes on him now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And he struck him out, his eighth punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Zach Britton's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Now at the plate here is JT Riddle. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-0 is a slider that misses below the zone.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Stanton. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now back, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
So next to hit is Byron Buxton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Britton has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swings through it for strike number 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
And now a pitch on the way. On the ground to third. Throw on to Boyd takes care of him, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order, but they're on top 2-0. And now Giancarlo Stanton is working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Now the 2-0 home.
Ball, upstairs.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Tyler Duffy is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Gleyber Torres will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. As a look, now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
0-1 pitch on its way. And it's 1-1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the payoff pitch home. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Stepping in next, Luke Boyd. It's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Stanton leads off first with one away. Ball two. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. And misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
The designated hitter, Joey.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Has a look, now the pitch.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-1. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Next, it'll be Gary Sanchez. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, that at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch on its way.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off-speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. The Yanks strand a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. Set to start the 9th in this one, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. First pitch on the way. Now a big swing here by Donaldson, but he got out in front a bit too much, and that's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit ball to second. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel Sano.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, he's 1 for 2. He's set and the pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Nelson Cruz stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Sano, base runner at first with 1 out. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Max Kepler will be next. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Might have gone after ball 4 there as this one's fouled away off to the right. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. And he'll move up to 3rd now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
At the plate now, Max Kepler, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope, outside.
Runners are at 1st and 3rd, 1 away. Look out as his bat shatters on impact. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now this is hit not all that hard out to 2nd. Right to him. And indeed, he'll take only the out at 1st as the run comes in to score.
Now batting, the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Next up, Adley Rutschman, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Definitely not the side where he hits for more thunder. More pop in the bat swinging left-handed, but he's going to have to figure out a way to start to get a little bit more thunder swinging right-handed against left-handed pitching.
0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
It's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-1. Right back to Britton on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Twins forced to settle for 1. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Twins 3 and the Yankees nothing. Taylor Rogers is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 55, Taylor.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And set to go as the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And it's quickly 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Ready on 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
That's
Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Blowing away with it here as he can't find the plate. 3-0. DJ LeMahieu is on deck. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Down the first baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The batter, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hicks at second with 2 down. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Last chance for the Yankees. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series, it's got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Minnesota Twins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Devin Smeltzer earns his team-leading 11th win as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Luis Severino only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. Taylor Rogers closes the door for the save, his 42nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never break. When I shoot it, swish. Fourth quarter, 10 on the clock.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Yankees, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.